Yeah, that's from the old days. I used to love them shit.
Fresh onion.
Yeah, they hit, bro. I gave a popcorn a break. Lord willing, I get back home. You like that? Sweet, yeah. Yeah, I'm on that the other one.
Oh, the buttery.
Yeah, that's pretty much gone.
Yeah, you can eat that whole bag. It's good. It's only like 400.
So it's on live now. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Badash, and double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Peace and other salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, teaching and preaching his truth with all righteousness and sincerity, with the Israelites, and the prophesied the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. As always, we set up to give forewarning to the people on the sign here, starting off with the elect, that there's going to be a time that have not been on the face of the earth, where it's going to be civil unrest, sedition, chaos, the love of many, waxing cold, and most importantly, the devil, the so-called white man, whose biblical nationality is Esau Edom, he's going to come down with great wrath. And part of his great wrath is that he's going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive this implantable technology that you see here. And with it, you'll be able to buy and sell. The currency that we use now is going to be done away with, all right? They're going to ultimately go all digital, right? And that digital currency is going to be linked with that implantable device. The implantable device, you're going to be able to identify yourself, buy and sell. You're going to have all your personal information linked to it. That's the new system that they want to set up, all right? Leading up to this system, right? You're going to have, or like we're seeing now, these different economic woes, right? What's going on right now in the so-called Middle East, which is Western Asia, in regards to Israel and U.S. having this war against Iran, is speeding up this process, right? And we're seeing the fruit of it. There's a worldwide fuel crisis, okay? Places like Australia is needing to ration out gas. You have Beijing, China. You know, they're dealing with high fuel and oil. Babylon the Great, which is America, dealing with high oil prices. And it's going to be a domino effect. Not only will there be a crisis at the gas pump, there's going to be an energy crisis. Energy crisis is going to lead to blackouts. Just the other day, there was a blackout in San Diego that affected over 100,000 people.
It's like it. The whole island of Cuba was
it's blacked
out yesterday.
All right, and then you had these devils, these Edomites in office. They came out talking about the reason why Cuba is experiencing the blackouts is because their infrastructure is old. No, it's not. Y'all doing shit. Yeah, the infrastructure is old, but y'all aiding to the problems, man. All right, Esau is being revealed. These devils is being exposed, and it's coming out that they deceiving the whole world. The Trump administration is being found out to be complete liars. Right? So this oil crisis is going to lead to rolling blackouts here in the summertime. You people that bought these EVs, y'all thought y'all was escaping the gas pump, but guess what? You need gas in order to operate the electrical station. The electrical grid needs fossil fuel. All right? These different natural gases and things of that sort. The infrastructure needs these things. Okay? So we foresee rationing of gas, we see blackouts, we see famine. All right, these diesel trucks. The elder brother Muwatazat from out here, he did a video. He was talking about how he's been having to spend a fortune on diesel because he's having to fill up every day, you know, hitting the road and so on and so forth. So he's seeing prices shoot up, and eventually these owner-operator companies, they're not going to be able to financially weather this storm. They're going to have to say, shit, look, y'all got it. You know, that's going to cause shelves at these stores to be limited. Then the effect of that is going to be panic buying. You're going to run up to these stores, oh, I need this, I need more ibuprofen, I need more medicine, I need more food, I need more water. Then these stores are going to have to limit
rationing.
Rationing your daily necessities. Then all hell is going to break loose. All right, so we're set up to give forewarning this time. Jacob's trouble, which all these nations is going to feel the pain and punishment that the Heavenly Father is going to bring upon this place, which this place needs it, man. Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled. So the Lord is visiting this place for sin and iniquity. So, y'all bro got anything?
Y'all talking about the new C19 variant? It's called, it starts with a C. I forget what it's called, but they're bringing that back up. C19 variant ties into, you know, famines. I mean, pestimists. You know,
there's so much information you try to plug into it. It's just
definitely uproars of the people. We're seeing a lot more uproars everywhere.
Protests,
They had one right downtown where they couldn't get along for 5 minutes downtown.
So economic straits, economic disasters, confusions on many sides of prophecies is coming to pass. So,
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even in time in Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Now the ones that's going to be saved out of this time of trouble is the elect of Israel, and that's who we set up to call out. All right, we're calling out to our fellows, man, other members of the hopeful elect, so that they can hear this message, repent and convert and worship the true power, and mentally get prepared for these times. Scriptures speak about getting ready for the battle. And it's finna be a fight out here. You know, Esau's finna, like we said, come down with great wrath and try to take your blessing away, man. He's trying to put you, because look, we all gonna feel the squeeze. You probably feeling the squeeze now. All right, the Lord got each brother going through their cross, got their burden that they got to carry, all while believing in Yahweh Shai to the end, dealing with their circumstances. And it's not, you know, for the Lord to destroy you, but it's to get you mentally prepared for these times, man, to toughen us up. All right? So, we gonna feel the squeeze. You know, but in order for the Lord to lift up a standard and show divine intervention, you know, for bros that had their stories like Elijah, the Lord came through and fed me. You know? All right, we have to go through these straits. You know, which Lord willing, we'll get into 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter.
He's got to put you through some adversity so he can save you out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to go through the adversity. Now, it sounds cute when we out here on the highways and the byways, bringing it out and adversity and all that, but there's going to come a time where an hour of temptation is going to come upon this place. A time period where you yourself got to get tried with this technology. You know, some of us didn't just had children. You know, some of us may be in a position where you just now finally started making some money. You know, you finally got some whatever. You know, all of our endeavors is going to get tested, man. You know, but hey, we yearn for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. But that trouble got to come first.
You say you want to share one?
Yeah, but you know what? The Spirit coming in there. 2 Corinthians 7. Yeah, anything you want to do that? Okay. Yeah, so we can go into 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter. Esdras, also known as Ezra, he was a Levite, a priest, a prophet during the time of the Medo-Persian Empire. And he was contemporary with Haggai, Zechariah, Nehemiah, Joshua the high priest, Zerubbabel, which his name was Sheshbazzar. Sheshbazzar?
Sheshbazzar.
Yeah, Sheshbazzar. Because remember, we went into it last week. Remember, we were a boy. And I went into that name, and that was actually Zerubbabel.
Shashbaz. Shashbaz.
Yeah.
Something Shashbaz, something like that.
So, the Lord was dealing with Esdras, man.
2nd Esdras 7:1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before.
This angel's name was Uriel.
And he said to me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I have come to tell you. And I said, Speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great.
Now this sea is symbolically representing the kingdom of heaven, rulership of the Israelites.
It says, verse 4, but put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river.
So in order to get there to this wide, we have to travel through the narrow, which the narrow represents a position of difficulty. Like bro started off in Jeremiah 30, Jacob's trouble. That's the narrow. We all got to go through it. Right?
Verse 5, who then could go into the sea to look through upon it and to rule it.
So the sea represents a rulership. Right?
If he went not through the narrow, how could he come unto the broad?
So in order to get to the broad, all right, the sea, which is a place of rulership, we have to go through the narrow, man. You know? We have to go through it. You know?
Just like with our forefather Jacob.
Yeah.
You know, before he received that, before his name was changed to Israel, he received that mighty blessing from the angel. He had a dislocated thumb. Going to show you that, you know, in order for the Lord to really bless us with something, we're going to have to really go through a lot of tribulation and pain. You know?
I believe it's Paul that says that, I think Acts 14:20 says, and it will be through great tribulation that we enter the kingdom of your house. So we got to go through it. It's going to be great tribulation.
And don't be, like Apostle Paul said, I'm going to get this real quick, bro. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, which represent other members of the hopeful elect, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, or in this case by video, from us, as that day of Yahushua is at hand.
Yeah, so we can't be shaken up upon the thing that's about to come upon the earth. In the form of Jacob's trouble, persecution, losing things. Because we understand that that's part of the will of Yahweh Shimon Shah. The Lord gave us the Comforter, which is the Spirit of truth, to know what we got to go through to get to the kingdom. And that makes us not to bug out and panic like without the truth.
Because these people is going to be complete opposite from us, bro. It's going to be a great golf fix. It's going to be a major separation between us and these people, bro. Because the people in Babylon the Great and throughout the world that's outside this truth, their hope is, man, change is coming. We need a change. And hopefully they quell this energy crisis down. You know? Why would they want the American citizen to suffer? We pay our taxes. You know, they need workers for these jobs. Why would they not feed us? Y'all been greatly deceived, bro.
Man.
Y'all been greatly deceived. Esau got robots and operation programs and shit that he can use to where he don't need you Goyim.
Yeah. You don't need you growing cattle.
Georgia Guidestone, they took that down. Was it remain humanity under 500
million.
500 million? Even though that's been taken down, that still applies to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Yep. So that means they want to kill a lot of people, man. And woe to you women, man. Lord willing, we're gonna speak on that. There's a lot of woes is coming to women, man. Y'all you received your consolation. You received your reward. And what was your reward? You being able to walk up and down the street with tights on with your vagina showing.
Compassing a man.
Being able to go to a college to get a fucking good piece of paper that said you went to this school and you studied and you got this degree. Being able to be on social media ass naked with DMs filled with guys begging to spend their money
Making
on you.
money too.
You know, you receive your consolation, bro. Bitch.
2 Ezra 7 and verse 6. There is also another thing, a city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things.
So this angel is giving Esdras 2 parables, all right, which is speaking about the same thing, but he's just describing it differently. You know? So this city is also the kingdom.
It says the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
That's here. America is a dangerous place to fall. Why? Because it's pleasures on every side. You know, whatever you into, all right, you have access to it here.
Yeah.
You know?
They call it freedom.
Yeah, freedom and liberty and justice for all. You know, if you into that alphabet community world,
You got freedom.
you got freedom. You go right down there to Santa Monica Boulevard. You have your community. You have your tribe.
Yeah.
You know. If
You've seen 2 sodomites on the hands.
and we don't have nothing to say to them because the judgment you already condemned.
Slap in the face.
We have, you know, they do that. Well, you know, that makes them sleep at night and have their pride. We walked right by those guys and we didn't budge. Man, you know how much pain and disaster the Most High is going to bring on you and your family? You know, your judgment is already written. We ain't got nothing to say to you. But it's pleasures and all that stuff on every side here. You want to sit up and watch porn all day, you can do that. You know, you want to binge eat, you can do that.
Yeah.
You know, there's no restaurant that's going to check you at the door and say, hey, only 1,000 calories for you, man. You know?
Oh, they got a all you can eat
All you can eat buffet,
buffet.
you know? Then you can't escape the judgment. See, with the Ship app, all this delivery Spark, Walmart Spark app. See, people is like, oh well, shit, I ain't got to worry about gas prices. I could just order online and get it delivered.
Yeah.
Now give the guy a $4 tip.
Yeah.
But guess what? The shit that you ordering is not finna be. Man, I've been up there at Target. Motherfuckers is wanting shit. I gotta send them the picture of the shelf to show them that look, this shit is out.
Right. Yeah.
You know? The shit is out. The shit is not even in the stores. You know? I know. So just people thinking they can, you know, wiggle and, you know, I ain't gotta worry about the gas because I could just Uber Eats. Did an Uber Eats, the motherfucker gave me $1. You feel me? Like that shit is funny, bro. Like what? Bitch. And I went, it was an Asian bitch. And because with Uber Eats, you don't just do the food, drop it. You can go to CVS, bitch wanted some chips, water, and 2 boxes of pads, beef jerky, and some other shit. Bitch gave me $1. But it's cool. It's cool. You know?
I give people that go shop, I give them at least 10, 15.
You know? Asian bitch. But hey, you're not gonna be able to financially, you know, wiggle.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do public transportation, and then I'll just order all my stuff online. You know, I don't have to get nobody no tips.
Man.
No, look, Most High is gonna bring all you people out your fucking house, man.
Everybody.
Okay? People think they could just weather this financial storm from their bedroom.
Man.
Nah, man. Hell no.
They were doing that with the government shutdown.
Yep.
People that was working in government jobs, they had to humble themselves greatly to go to food banks. You know?
See? Yep.
And especially the people that lost in the government job, they was prideful at the poor. Yep. The Lord will bring you low, man. It's the Lord that bring us up. It's the Lord that bring us up and bring us low, man. But 2 Ezra 7 and verse 7, the inch there was narrow and the set and a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left hand, and on the left a deep water.
It just represents destruction. If your thing is bread and circus, entertainment, you know, you work hard, you get your season tickets from the Dodger game. You know, I don't got to worry about all this stuff. I got my season tickets. I can take the Dodger bus, the free Dodger bus. I can get to my Dodger game. I can get back home. This place is just a dangerous place for you to fall because there's so many distractions here to get you in the spirit to where you're just oblivious. Shalom to the Akim on the Kamo. Oblivious to reality.
And loathe into,
hot dogs.
Yep.
and you loathe into a false sense of security with all that.
Yep.
And you start to do a cheat attack there.
Bro, just melt that shit, bro. And
Man.
say Iran did it. And it's nothing but Northern Kingdom at the Dodger game.
It said, verse 8, and only one.
I actually know much about it.
We're actually.
God bless. I don't know what you're doing though. Have a great day.
King Serpent the devil.
It says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
You got it, bro.
Yes.
These devils, bro. You just, when they roll up, you just get right on them. Get out of here, dude.
Shoot.
You know,
Put
that
pressure.
shoot. Yeah, that Jeremiah 30. Motherfuckers was shooing
You
his
know what I'm
ass away
saying?
when he came
Shoot.
around, bro.
Shoot fly.
Yep. So when it says, so small, I'll read it again. 2 Ezra 7 and 8, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once, because you got to work out your own salvation. You know, because every Israelite man in the truth has to walk his own path. As Yahweh Shai said, you got to carry your burdens, man. You know, so.
Which is dealing with whatever circumstances
shit.
you face with what?
They started fighting out of nowhere. I thought they were fighting for real. I think they know each other. They just started throwing joints and shit. I thought,
You see how the Lord did it?
yeah, right. Can't fuck with us.
Yeah.
And you'll go through a lot of things you never been through. Like, you might get an injury you never thought you would ever have. And you still got to come to camp. You might have an elbow. You might have had a tube in your rod.
Oh, man.
Right?
Or Lord, keep you in like this, like your finances can be just only this much.
Yeah. You go that.
You try to break out and try to make a little more money, then all of a
fixed
sudden you got a
income.
car. Yeah,
It's called a fixed income.
Most I put you on a spiritual fixed income.
Hell yeah.
And you try to break out of that, all of a sudden you got a car issue.
Or you might not have the car.
Man, come on now. Different examples, man.
It says, verse 9, if this city were now given to a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And so, inheritance is the kingdom, because the kingdom is going to be inheritance to the Israelites. With Yahushua. So, if he's not willing to go to Jacob's children and how you gonna be delivered? In order, like I was saying, in order for things to get better, they got to get worse first.
Yep.
And yeah, we don't want to, you know, who wants to go through ticket show? But that's prophecy you got to go through. Did Yahweh Shai want to go on the cross?
No.
When the time was appointed, he was like, he prayed to the Father, he was like, is there any other way?
Yep.
So if Yahweh Shai felt like that, how much more for us?
Servant ain't greater than his master.
Exactly.
And I said, it was so Lord, then said, he unto me, he can show us Israel's portion.
So that's our portion. This is our lot. Another word for portion is lot. You know, so in order for us to get that inheritance, the promises, we gotta go through it, right? So we just want to set the foundation with that, and we'll get into Jeremiah 50. We'll get into these prophecies, man. Prophecies is the testimony of our Lord Yahweh Shai. So prophecies lets us know what time and season we in as we measure the time diligently, looking at the geopolitics, the finances, the tech world. You know, seeing what's going on. When we look at the prophecies, that lets us know, okay, we at the door.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 1. The word that the Lord, Yahweh by Shimon Shai, spake against Babylon and against the land of Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet.
Now this Babylon is the Babylon that you read about in the various chapters in the book of Revelation. Okay? Babylon the Great. Which we believe and teach that that's America.
Yep. The daughter of Babylon.
The daughter of Babylon. It speaks about America or Babylon ruling over the kings of the earth.
It says, verse 2, declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not.
And that's where we come in as the prophets. Now, although this is Jeremiah seeing his vision, all right, this vision starts off with us making this information, the prophecies, public.
Hold on to that banner.
All right, we speaking now in the ears of the Lord's people the words of prophecy. All right, and the Lord's people is amongst all the nations. We've been mingled. All right, so it doesn't matter what you look like. It's if you believe in the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy, ultimately. Okay, so we public with it. We on the highways and the byways. The videos is online. You got access to them. You can go on YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey.
They're on 24 hours a day in every language.
Every language, and if you can't, if you have hearing issues, you can put the closed captioning on.
Yep.
Read the
Read the prompt. Yep.
Yep.
Captions. Yeah.
Say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded.
So that's the principle of our discussion. Babylon is taken. This place is going to get destroyed. Okay? It's going to get destroyed, and the Lord is taking this place out little by little. Increments. That's how the Lord do. Gradualism.
Gradually, yeah.
You know, because that's how you take your enemy by that's how you blindside your enemy.
Yeah.
You take them down little by little.
Yeah.
That's what Esau tried to do with us.
Yeah.
You know, start them off with
heroin.
vaccinations.
Yeah. Older vaccines. Right.
You know, as soon as you come out,
right.
Start you off. Let's go ahead and start them off.
Poor education.
Poor education.
You know, then they give you that diet.
Then you eat that. Yeah. He's gonna be black. He's gonna be. You know they're gonna be raised in a black house.
Yeah.
They eat
bywords.
gumbo.
Yeah.
They eat gumbo. They eat catfish. They eat all this. But they don't. They drink tiki punch. They drink fucking.
Fago.
Yeah. They drink Sprite. They drink Hawaiian punch.
Man.
You know they wear clothes, the fabrics.
Yeah.
Skin
Man.
issues. We got liquor stores, we got smoke shops, we got,
Fast food restaurants. Yep.
Give them a microwave.
Man, give them a microwave.
You know what I'm saying? They slowly break us
Gradualism.
down. You know?
We used to be 80 years old. Your grandfather's still around. 80 years. Now people dying 50 and 60. What happened to that? What happened to that?
says, and conceal not, say, Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces.
The lifestyles, the cultures, the gods, the idols, you know, the mindsets of these Babylon, ancient Babylon, you see that here today. But they're just disguised as freedom and liberty and justice for all. It's disguised as YOLO, it's disguised as just do it.
Yeah.
You know, all these gods go
Obey
back,
your thirst.
Obey your thirst, yeah. All these gods go back to either Mesopotamia, Egypt,
Babylon,
Canaan, all right? These different gods. And then it said, conceal not. We're not hiding this stuff. We're not like the elites. See, what the elites do, the scriptures say that they have secret counsel. You know, they conspire with each other with secret counsel. They say, who shall see us? You see us. Y'all know, man, y'all know our coordinates. Y'all know exactly where we at. Y'all know what y'all know what we teach. You know what manner of life we have. Y'all know everything about us.
and we ain't hiding nothing.
No.
Y'all complain about how loud we are. Okay, we don't even be loud, but y'all always saying they're always yelling on the corner.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And you know what proves it? Y'all seeing agents. How many times we have dealt with agents and
Man,
motherfuckers
plenty
that's,
over here.
you know? Remember,
Agent Rivera.
Agent Rivera, the little secret spy Asian bitch.
Right.
You know? With the fucking woman suit on.
Yeah.
All right.
The little Korean team they brought up. The little Asian team.
That one dude that came back the next week from the school with the phone.
Oh yeah.
You know, like damn, nigga.
What about that dude that drove by with the Jeep and cloned all our phones and shit at one side? He cloned all our phones.
The
at
dude,
one side.
he had the police back up right here.
And he came over
and he
here.
came right here and said, "Can I stand right here by you guys?"
Right here though. Right here in particular.
Anytime something he always sees, and we ain't never seen this guy. So that shows you that look, y'all know what's up with us.
Exactly what's going on.
You know?
It says, verse 3, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate.
Now that north is talking about north on the east, which is Russia. Right? And Isaiah 13 says the Medes, which when you look at an ancient map, when you see the Medes at, north of the Medes is Russia. Ultimately, Russia is going to come up against America. Right? And not just Russia. Russia has allies in the prophecy. It has Persia, it has Togarmah, which is Turkey. And it has Ethiopia and African countries, the BRICS. All right? So they're going to come up against America, and America allies, which is also known as the 10 Horns, they're going to come up against her and hate her and burn her with fire. So America's enemy list is very, very long. And we see with this situation in the Middle East that a lot of the nations that was Confederate against her has eaten their bread, right? Took in their resources, took whatever they need from them. And now they laying a wound under you. You know? Now they turn their back on you saying, nah, we ain't coming over there for help, man. Because shit, we need the energy from Iran. We need the fossil fuel from Iran. Y'all way over there, shit, we closer to Iran. We get it faster. Looks like that. I see a bitch like that. I'll do whatever you want. Like she don't speak now. They walk with pride now. But watch 6 months. 6 months, it's gonna be women like that. I'll do it.
They pop gonna be brought down low.
They gonna come up and say, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I know how to do this.
I can cook.
I'm very good with children.
Okay.
What you think when they be on them interviews? And they sit down in their nice little apartment and they gotta have that interview for that corporate job. I know how to do this, I know how to do that. They tell them their whole little life spread.
Their whole repertoire,
you know? I can also cook, I make a great tiramisu. You know?
Tiramisu.
I'm very good with kids. You know, I studied all different subjects in college. These bitches is gonna be coming to us like that, bro. Professional.
Yeah, adversity makes them speak.
Yeah, hell yeah. Man, you know how many times a bitch she got her hood up on her car. This is back when I was working at AT&T.
Yeah.
Bitch got her hood up on her car. Oh, I need a jump. I got the cables. Will you just give me the jump? You know? Cute bitch. But they ain't in straights. They ain't looking nowhere near you, bro.
That's why they proud of getting ignored.
Yep.
Because they need that, being ignored.
They can't deal with that.
A lot of these fools walk around in great pride. There's going to be a lot of suffering on account of that, bro. That great pride shit.
So Russia is going to come up against this place.
It says, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart.
So the Heavenly Father is going to use these nations to fully destroy America. And that's what the prophecy say, man. We speak, when we come out here, we say, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're not saying this out of our own merit, our own words.
We reading it.
We reading it, and we give you the interpretation of it because the Lord, He speaks through, what Yahweh say? He said, why do you speak unto them in parables?
Yeah.
Lord speak in parables and dark sayings.
And He's given a lot of us that eye salve where we can make Him, plain to you on paper. You know what I'm
tables,
saying?
yeah. Eye salve is anointment, like eye anointment.
Yeah.
Anointment, you know. So we make it plain on tables. That's all we set up to do.
It says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, mourning and weeping. They shall go and seek Yahweh their God.
Now, leading up to the destruction, leading up to the land of the north coming up against Babylon, you got Israelites with the spirit of repenting and converting and worshiping the true power. That's where the members of the hopeful elect come in at. All right. So you had this week, Vocab Malone. It was like last week, I want to say. Vocab Malone had a guest on his podcast show, and he had came out and said, "Hey, look, this Hebrew Israelism, it's like a vegan fad, huh?
Yeah, I remember.
You know,
that. Yeah,
where a couple of years ago people ditched the meat and started getting into veganism."
But Vocab did sound concerned when he started talking about how the numbers keep climbing.
Yeah, because he said it was 2%. And then it went up to 4% and all that shit. And they saying a lot of people are
I thought they took your van.
Man, bro.
I was like, what the fuck?
He was saying that this thing is growing.
Growing, yep.
You know, whether it's with IUIC, GMS,
don't matter. He said it's
growing.
It was disconcerting to him.
It was very concerning to them.
Yeah.
And they tried to squash it by saying it's just a fad.
Yup.
This is not a fad. This is prophecy, bro.
Yup, it's prophecy. Yup.
A fad is something that's short-lived.
Yup.
What you see going on today, best believe this is going to be talked about in the kingdom of heaven. You know, those that stood stiffly for the names. We're going to have a good name is going to have a memorial behind it, bro.
It's going to be the continuation of the scriptures.
Yeah. Just like we talk about Job. Job had a good name, right?
Yeah, he did.
We talk about Job today. We talk about Noah. We talk about Elijah. We talk about Yahushua. We talk about the disciples. We talk about these great men still to this day. So in the kingdom of heaven, which is for to come, this ain't no fad. We're going to be talking about how, man, it was brothers out there week in, week out. Standing stiffly for the names.
You know what I'm saying?
They was dealing with something called cell phones.
You know what I'm saying?
They had like these cell phones. And then the Lord had them out there with a sign.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, this is going to be conversation.
Just like when we look at Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lord tried to get Ezekiel to eat cow's dung.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh, the Lord had Isaiah walking around naked. Well, it's going to be, the Lord had the prophets out there with signs. Yeah. They had books in their hand. They had cell phones and tripods. You know?
The scripture says the Lord is not righteous to forget your work.
There you go.
for all our works, the only party left,
Yeah.
all our works to be written in the book of life. So our children in the kingdom can read about us. So it goes to show you now our works and how they think.
Dad, I read that you guys have a cell phone and you guys use something called YouTube. And yeah, son, we have to publish and make known. Yeah.
What's a tablet?
Yeah, it was this little device. It was a wicked invention. Yeah, and we're dealing with scoffers and mockers.
Man,
We
drive
gotta
by.
be the men in the Lord, bro.
Drive
Lord
by.
willing.
Drive by
You know?
scoffing.
If we had some Easter pageant out here and we had the bunnies and the eggs and we wouldn't have no scoffers out here.
Nope.
We would have people encouraging us.
And it's only like this with the truth.
No,
Yeah.
that's it.
If we was coming in another spirit, people will accept us like Yahweh said. If you were of the world, then
Yeah, the world would love
accept
its own.
Yep.
accept you as their own. So,
Yeah.
And these same losers, when we see them at the store, wherever, they bitch up.
Yep.
They
I don't wanna
fucking
say
bitch up.
nothing.
They making sure they phone, take you behind them in the line. You just got your groceries trying to get the hell up out of the
Yeah.
store. They have their phone in their pocket. They get to moving their phone out of their pocket. They get scared. They watching you. But then when they get in the car, they yell out this stupid dumb shit. You know, you may be at the park exercising, you jogging or something. So all that drive-by scoffing shit, that's all fake, bro. It's all fake. You're only doing that because your foot is on the gas. You can run. Which we not tough guys, but the Lord gave us the Babylon experience. So we're able to discern spirits, and we see you people, man.
a lot of you people are assholes.
Man.
Like, especially when they got a nice car, they hella super proud. Like when at one time when it was Northern Kingdom Jake, he was like, "Fuck the Israelites." Y'all remember that?
Yeah. Y'all are Israelites?
But he said out of his car though.
No, he was on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah. He was
on the motorcycle. He said, "Y'all are Israelites? Fuck the Israelites."
Coward.
And took off before the light even
I hope he
changed.
got an
Almost got hit by a car. Getting the
Hope
fuck
that
out of
nigga
there.
got hit and flew mouth.
Yeah, you
hella
right. They
feet
cowards. You right.
Yeah, that's
Now
some
I think
coward
about
shit,
that. That's
bro.
some coward shit.
Drive by scoffing.
You know?
But hey, you know, we'll take that.
What it say? I think it's Hebrews 4, defame.
Oh yeah.
Family and treat.
Yeah, I'll be that.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm
cool.
saying? I'll be that.
Yeah, we'll be bummed like y'all say.
Yeah, I'll be that.
Get a job with brothers got jobs. Brothers got apartments. And pay rent just like you. But that's our job. Our number one job is teaching the gospel.
We heralded in this new way that's coming, bro.
Yeah. We have a better calling, man. The scriptures say that there is none above them that fear the Lord. And all you people that got all these, you know, like you always say, these nice cars that is fashion statement,
Yeah.
a
Status.
status,
Yeah.
or these nice houses, man, you're not above the men of Yahweh Bashem and elect, man.
That was 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has set us, the apostles, last.
Yeah, this is the last stronghold.
Yup.
Our people have gone through many
Yep.
different ways of life and religions
Yep.
before this truth, and
Yeah.
it didn't work.
We had the whole religious movement. We had the gang movement.
Black
we had all these
Panthers.
different cultures. Everybody had their own little, like, I guess, heroes from their land or whatever, you know. Che Guevara's, and, you know, they had all the different revolutionaries. We had all of that coming against these powers that be, you know. And this is the last line of defense right here.
Like they say in the book, save the best for last.
It says, as it were appointed to death.
Yeah, because you can die out here. You can be offended and pull out a gun. Remember that happened at San Francisco.
Yeah.
He had a
Pull out a
gun.
gun.
That can happen.
I remember it was a situation that happened at Dallas.
Oh Oh yeah.
There was a dude that pulled out a weapon.
Yeah. And there was a dude a long time ago that came out and pulled out this kind of like he was a I think it was a sodomite. He pulled out a gun on those HOI guys down, not HOI, yeah, HOI guys down there. You know that camp that turned into the Sons of Thunder. Before they were there, they was at the old GMS Atlanta spot where Yara 9 used to be at. And this dude pulled out a pistol on them. It was pretty public too. He had it out. They showed how he got stuck on his fringes. It was crazy.
The law was preventing it.
It was crazy. He was trying to pull it out and got stuck on his fringes.
Because this word, it stirs our spirits, man. It cuts people.
Yup.
Like a two-edged sword, man.
Two-edged sword, yeah.
It says, "For we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men."
Yeah, spectacle means like engagement in sport. People look at us, they're like, it's like we're mysterious. We live in another time setting.
Yeah.
Which we do got our ancient apparel on, garments. Let's look at us foreign, like.
Spectacle all you want.
Yeah.
Because behind the scenes, y'all faggots, y'all lesbians, y'all homosexuals, y'all eat unclean food, y'all wander after the beast. You know?
Got weird fetishes.
Weird fetishes, you disgusting.
Some of y'all cut off body parts and shit.
Some of y'all got body parts cut off.
Man.
Y'all motherfuckers got nipple piercings. Dick piercings.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Little holes in your ear where you can stick.
Yeah.
They be having that head and the lip and the cheek there, the whole cheek open.
Smell your daughter panties when she gone.
Yep. Y'all pedophiles, y'all molesters.
Yeah.
So what? So what? See, our works are in the light. And your evil is in darkness. And how great is that darkness?
Did you get the thing?
Oh, wait. Verse 10. We are fools for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, we fools for Yahweh Shai. It will be that. We'll gladly be that.
I'll be that.
Because we're wise in Yahweh Shai. We know the prophecies. We know what's about to come. The Lord put us up on the game of who we are, who our enemies are. You know the counsel of Yahweh Shai. We know the names of the Lord.
Yeah, who is it? These fucking group of niggas, these black niggas that walk right here, right? Who you gonna call on when this shit gonna get cracked? You know, fake ass, punk ass, YN niggas. Y'all finna go get sent to the meat grinder.
Man, y'all about to get drafted is what's gonna happen.
You don't get drafted, you don't get put to death.
Yep.
Then you don't get.
And y'all ain't coming back.
Man, them sergeants and them admirals
Yeah,
and them
the
colonels
lieutenants
and
and
them
all that.
fucking
Yeah.
high-ranking
Captains,
military officials. Guess what they gonna do? They gonna break you in.
Man.
They gonna be fucking you. They gonna be doing all kind of disgusting shit to you because they have like what they have in college, hazing.
Yup. They gotta break you in.
They
Yup.
break you in.
Yup.
You think you finna just go over there? You just they finna put injections in you.
Yup.
In the draft coming.
Yup.
They sending men and women. They don't give a fuck. Women gonna be getting raped, all that.
It's a lot of testimony videos on TikTok of men in the SAT.
In the military, bro.
Yep.
Mossad put you in the military, the Mossad hate your ass, bro. And the ones that were in the military, the Lord made a way for them and plucked them out of that fire, bro. You know?
Yeah. If you brothers, Warrior Hopper, Elder Hawaii, he was in the military.
Yep.
Yeah.
And remember, Elder Barack Allah said
Yeah.
that, you know, when he was in there, they stick you with, he said, they stick you with all kind of shit. You know?
That shit up your ass.
Oh. I'm not saying that he did
Yeah,
that.
But then, they got the prostate test and all that. They got to check it to make sure you ain't,
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you think it's just a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man, and that America not getting touched. Mosai is finna visit this bitch.
Woo. They do that in prison too. Do that. Stick your. And that's
Disgusting, bro. 1 Corinthians 4:10. We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh's side. We are weak, but ye are strong. Kind of like what we were saying off camera. You know, when we was talking about how in the wilderness, the Lord had us going against mighty kings and great armies, and we was destroying. You know,
He was handing them over to us,
and we was weak, vulnerable, out there in the wilderness. You know, here it is. Esau got all the sophisticated tech, AI, surveillance, satellites, facial recognition technology.
Man.
Meanwhile, we out here with tripods that's defective, and we gotta use zip ties. And
bungee
we gotta
cords
hold
and
them up.
shit.
We got tape, screws holding up the 12 tribe signs, backpacks that's worn out, signs that's been sunned and kissed them.
Clothespins all in the shit.
You know, faded clothes,
Man.
shoes leaning.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Garments been hit by the sun.
Afraid.
Bibles,
Man.
Bibles is
On their last leg.
tearing apart. You feel me?
But they coming against us with
Low data on the phones.
phone about to die.
Damn near on E in the get. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We weak. But guess what? We're strong in Yahweh.
God.
We got the faith when we believe that Yahweh is going to bring justice and judgment and bring you devils down to the dust and make y'all our captives. And y'all gonna come to us for once of all things and for food and for nakedness. And see, as this place is going down, the Israelite man come up on the level. And it's already happening right now with your women. Edomite women, certain other nations, they won't Jake. They don't want you.
Yeah, Pastor R said, this past live stream, he was like, the Lord put a spell on the Edomite women that like Jake. But they already, like you said, they already been liking us secretly. But it's they don't give a fuck now. They like, man, I want it. You talking about the German woman, the Swedish woman.
That's
Man.
true about the German women. You talk about the German women, man.
Oh, you
I had to get out. Yeah, no.
You see the vanity, bro?
Oh, take a picture by her.
Got my hair cut.
No,
It's
yeah.
Sunday. Got my taking selfies, bro. You men in Babylon, y'all just not ready, bro.
Man.
That's shit bitches do.
That's
Stand on the
women
corner
shit.
taking selfies.
The women
With they-
shit.
The only time I use a selfie if I got like, something on my nose or something.
Yeah, but that's discreet.
Yeah, I ain't just out there like that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
What you were saying that? You say you missing German woman?
Yeah, I had a German girl when I lived in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a long time ago in the hip hop days. Her name was Julie Jigsaw
Damn.
from
Jigsaw.
Germany. She was a rock star and she did graffiti, and that's how she ended up being, hooking up with her.
Right on.
Yeah,
She had a body like a nigga woman though.
Yeah, man.
That's what kind of nigga. That's what kind of nigga. But see, that paleness though, that shit.
Yeah, that shit.
there,
Yeah, I be
man.
throwing it off sometimes.
That shit hard.
Yeah, I don't like no pasty bitch.
They can be thick,
like
but
that
they
paleness.
like the Polish woman.
Yeah.
They be having nice bodies, but they skins be looking hell, bro. But yeah, the Lord put the spirit of these women to have crushes on us.
Yup.
The Lord is the ultimate matchmaker.
Yup.
Just like how it was with Joseph. He put the spirit on that Egyptian woman and like
Yup.
Bishop was
Potiphar's wife,
wicked.
yup.
But still, the Lord can do that. You know.
Yeah, it's going to It says, we are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
So, what do you call already let we're honorable in the heavens, but we're despised on earth. And that's how it's supposed to be. Yahushua said, woe unto you that speak well.
Woe to you when they speak well of you.
Yeah.
They spoke well of you. False prophets.
Yeah, best believe the guy that the top guy in this church, they speak well of that nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ain't no telling what he doing up there at the Notre Dame fucking top part. Yeah. Even unto this present hour, we both hunger and thirst and are naked and are buffeted. It says, and have no certain dwelling place.
Yeah, honestly, we don't have a certain dwelling place here, man. We lose our job, shit. That property can be gone.
Yep.
Man.
Or that house.
Yep.
The car.
If you own you make a car payment, you know. So really, we don't got no. We really don't have insurance here.
No.
Because this is not our rest. We don't have a safety net here.
Our life hangs in the balance here, bro. Like just hanging over our head. Any minute we can go.
But the Lord wants us in that position so we can constantly put trust in Him.
Yep.
Right.
And see, you Edomites, y'all not in that position.
No.
Y'all don't live by the wood to the Most High and be even and wood to the Most High and be morning. Y'all don't live with that. Oh man, hopefully I got enough for the day. Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all don't live by that. Y'all live by I'm good for a year. Y'all got enough savings for a year. Imagine that, bro. You take into account, it's like, I'm good for about 5 years. I got about 5 years saved up.
We don't have this type of conversation.
Bro, we be having shit.
Week to
daily
week.
bread.
Niggas is week to week. Yeah, daily bread and week to week. That's it.
Daily bread, shit. I mean,
Man.
I'll be like, shit, I got enough food for the day. I'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow goes.
That's it.
Feel me? We'll see what the Most High got for me tomorrow.
There's been times we had $20 in your account.
Yep.
A subscription took them fucking money out.
Oh man.
At the wrong fucking time.
They'll
Shit
never
happened
miss.
to me. Shit happened to me recently, man. I was mad as fuck. I was gonna use that money to get something to eat.
And that's crazy because they never miss.
Never.
Esau with this taking money from your account shit, they never miss.
That spiritual Satanism. They're not gonna get that wrong. They on time with that.
They on time.
Let me
with
get
that.
mine. Hold on.
How the fuck
Wait.
you master that shit?
Let me get mine. Hold on.
That's in the gym membership.
Yeah.
It's hard to
They
cancel
take
a gym
that shit out on a Sunday. Like, damn, I thought the banks and shit was closed on Sunday.
I know.
You like, okay, I should have had that.
Man.
It's Sunday. They probably take that out Monday or Tuesday because it was Sunday. They take that shit out. What the fuck, bro? They not bound, bro.
Man.
These debit transactions is not bound by certain things, bro. But let them owe you something. 7 to 14 days.
Man, you still calling them
Yeah.
about it.
You might call a clerk, call the dude, the bank teller or something. I mean the representative.
Yeah, the rep.
We might chat in the chat box. And they were like, well, you just gotta wait, sir, unfortunately.
But y'all don't wait. Y'all don't
Man.
wait.
We got this thing here called double standards that they live by. They live by that.
In labor, working with our own hands, like you said, bros work. You know?
Bro, it's tired.
Tired of it.
Getting worn out.
Being reviled, we blessed. Being persecuted, we suffer. We pray.
Yeah, because even when we go into the stores, we get persecuted. Watch him. Even, they may not have to say it, but you can just feel people following. Like you said, Target.
Oh yeah, loss prevention.
Loss prevention.
Yeah, I mean there's so much. I know, nigga. You got the regular clothes on. Every time I'm here, you just walking around. Dude, you're loss prevention, bro. I always see you. We make eye contact.
They'll never say that.
Don't ever say that. But then you motherfuckers are like, you don't think I picked up on that? Like, and if I was a thief, y'all would have been called.
Yep.
On the thing and tell you how many shot delivery. I'm in the 800s. Like 836 deliveries in Target. If I was a thief, you don't think one of them would have came up?
Yep.
Yeah, listen. That's part of curse, man. You shall be hated by all nations. That's a fact. Even amongst our own people, people say that.
Even our own
He's
people.
even hated by his own nation.
He's gonna have an evil eye towards me, bro.
Especially with Northern Kingdom, man. Bros in the truth, Northern Kingdom
Are exempt.
are exempt. I'm talking about the ones in the world, man. You can come in peace, cool, and they'll still like look at you with this thing. And you can be going inside the store all the time. Come here all the time, bro.
They have that mindset of they're gonna do it. It's only a matter of time. They all like that. They're gonna do it.
You know,
To never let their guard down.
that's the prejudice.
But
right
meanwhile, Esau, who you love,
there. Yep.
will
Robbing them blind.
openly just defame and blaspheme.
Man.
Openly.
Man.
Yeah, we gotta get these people out of here.
Y'all got nothing to say about it. They ain't got nothing to say. Ain't no outcry, no nothing. Y'all just take it.
I sent you an Instagram video. Did you get it?
A couple of them. The other day.
No, I think last night.
Last night?
It was a Northern Kingdom dude. He looked black. He was dark skin.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of what you told me. He was amongst some other Northern Kingdom. And they was talking shit, look at this nigga over here, what the fuck is he doing over here? But the dude, he was Mexican, but he was just dark skinned. He looked like a Southern Kingdom.
And they was talking to him about
So
it in Spanish.
he like, what? And then he got the getting on their ass in Spanish. And they was like, oh, sorry. Oh no, we made a mistake. We were joking. That shit.
And they don't be innocent, because they can try to play that innocent card. Oh, we're hard workers.
We're not lazy.
We're immigrants. We came from a humble household.
No, your household was just like anybody else's household. And then they didn't pull that not lazy shit, but then they don't want to come over here and learn the fucking language.
Did a better job.
They force you to learn their
struggle,
shit though.
to struggle with the language.
Yeah.
Shit.
They speak, especially this part, man. They be in the world. They be prideful, man.
Yeah, you think that big ass F-150 or that Toyota Tundra and that construction job is the kingdom, man.
And that taco
That
stand.
Tundra.
That fucking taco stand on that corner, bro.
Man.
Especially the one by the house.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they there every fucking day.
Right.
I know they fucking. And that's why the Lord had, it's not really happening now, but last year, there was, y'all was getting robbed.
Yeah. That's coming back. They're going to get robbed. They're going to get robbed. They're going to get beat up. They're going to get dragged by the hair. Most I finna do y'all motherfuckers bad.
It's about to be Michael 5 and 8.
Fuck, ant dogs gonna get let loose on y'all. Watch when ICE come back.
Chief of Wild Beasts.
You know, see,
all in there.
ICE is on the back seat because of this Iran shit and the energy crisis. You best believe when these deportations ramp up, y'all gonna get beat down.
Man.
Y'all heard about that Edomite woman? She had hired some immigrants, Northern Kingdom. They had helped fix her house and
she
stuff.
called
ICE after they finished. Oh.
Yep, and then when they interviewed the guy was like, I just don't believe that they should be here. Oh, Edomite man. I just don't think they should be here. But you reap the benefits from it.
Man.
But even still, these Northern Kingdoms, they don't see that shit.
But they be mad at us, Southern Kingdom, and we never told y'all no shit.
They'd be mad at the Southern Kingdom rolling up to the taco stand, getting a burrito. They tell me some burrito $20, and the dude like, what the fuck? I don't want this shit. Fucking broke. You know?
Yeah, you know that one time when we came to the house, this car right there, we was telling him about the toilet and stuff.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want. But he had like an attitude, so like, oh,
Any other time that motherfucker's ready to work?
yeah. He was mad because
They don't want to work for you though.
Yeah.
Not for you. You know, Esau could get a, you know, he'll be that. Yes, some boss, y'all some Esau, but he don't want to work for you.
And we, like we said, we don't hate the Northern Kingdom. We get on the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom. We talk bad about the YNs and the nigga woman, and we get on you Northern Kingdoms too. So don't try to take it as they come hard. No. See, some brothers they live amongst Northern Kingdom.
Yep.
Northern Kingdom is their neighbors and shit.
they be racist as fuck. They won't never speak to you.
They make sure they tell their daughters don't make eye contact.
Yep.
You know, don't make eye contact. Look at them. Don't do none of that. No, we still with it. Being defamed, we entreat.
Yeah, so we constantly defamed here, man. We got a negative reputation.
Loyal concubine.
Man.
She could be this.
Could be, yeah. But loyal. She become your single. No way. Thick and thin, she right there with you, bro. We are made as the filth of the world and are the offscouring.
Which means like shit, refuse.
Yeah.
Refuse, yup.
Scum and shit.
Because the Lord did say that I would turn your glory into shame. So we in the shameful state.
Yup.
And we don't gotta be doing what these YNs doing, but they still expect that from us.
Yeah.
Because we're all generalized.
Yeah,
We all in
they
the
put you in
category.
a fucking box.
We all in the category, yup.
And we can, and like you said one time, it don't matter how you dress,
No.
how you speak, that don't matter. They still gonna label you, put you in that category.
What do you call a black guy in a three-piece suit?
Nigga.
A nigga. That's ridiculous.
What about a rich one? They still call you a nigga.
Still a nigga, bro.
We are the offscouring of all things unto this day.
And that still applies to this day.
I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you. Man, it's heavy.
Apostle Paul, when he wrote that, he probably was, up in age. Because when you say you're like the sons, you pretty much up in age when you say those things. So he was more in the church of Corinth, of the things you will go through being in the faith while teaching the house. But these people gonna hate you, they're gonna say a lot of things about you, negativity, you know. And you can come and preach to people often, but they still gonna treat you wrong.
Yeah.
You gonna look out for people and they still reward you evil for good. So that's why we just cast all our burdens upon the how about you side.
Something that's confident.
Because sometimes, man, you want to lash out on, being honest, you just want to lash out on people sometimes.
Yep. Like this spit punk ass Jack, he love Esau. That nigga with that suit on. Love a Edom. You got it, bro.
I gotta get that one. Maybe not that one.
Nigga walk, nigga. You got the Bible, but it looked like a little briefcase.
Okay.
Still looked at as a scum.
Yup.
Proverbs 3:31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
And that's what they do. They choose the ways of the oppressor, thinking they're going to get a fair shot. You know, they're not going to experience the prejudice, the prejudging. At the end of the day, you are a nigga.
Yup.
Fuck. Esau can probably figure out what he can benefit off you, what he can use you for, and after that, he spit you out his mouth.
Throw you in the pit.
Yep. See if he can fucking put his finger in your ass. Yeah, that's it.
Colonoscopy.
These Edomites is valid in the earth, bro.
Wild nerve, bro.
We're going to segue back to the prophecies, bro, because the king of Babylon have heard the report. He heard what we talked about.
Yep.
This information have entered into the gates of the nobles.
Yup.
They know they in. That's why these devils are coming down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Now with this situation in the Middle East, which is Western Asia, Esau knew that, look, I'm going to be entering into straits. But on the backside, I'll be justified with pushing this technology. Right? So Esau's in a situation he can't buy himself out of. As he was going into Jeremiah 50, North is going to come up against Babylon. And the church not talking about this. The church is giving you a motivational speech, ain't warning you about nothing, telling you get this money. The global markets is going to collapse. It's going to be an economic collapse. A suit and tie ain't going to deliver you out of the judgment of the Most High. That's a proud devil. He worse than Esau. That
Clean
nigga
saving.
right there.
That's the clean saving.
Yeah, that's a ball here.
That nigga right there is worse than the
Tell.
what it said, Jeremiah 5?
That's the past against the wicked.
If my people
Yeah.
surpass the decent.
Yup. Yup.
Right. But yeah, as the land of the north is being prepared to destroy America, which is Babylon, you have this element of the elect repenting and converting and worshiping the true power. So this is prophecy, because we was talking about Vocab had a special guest on his podcast show, and he was talking about this Israelite thing, this Israelism is gaining traction, it's getting motion, members is being added. And the guest was like, oh no, this is like a movement like veganism.
This is like veganism. This is nothing big. Nothing big. It'll all pass away. He said pass away or something like that. Fade away or pass away. He said
unbelievable right there.
Imagination is incredible.
Man.
Jeremiah 50 verse 5. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thither.
Trying to figure out what's the way back to the Most High. How we get back in good status with the Most High. Alright? And the way you do that is by kissing the Son, lest he be angry. Alright? You believe in Yahweh's sacrifice. Alright? Which we prioritize Yahweh's sacrifice over the law, because through the law no flesh shall be saved. We're not justified by the law. The law was made subject unto vanity. So we're programmed to go off. Which would mean we would need a savior. That's where Yahweh shall come.
And we were given the law not for salvation, but as a schoolmaster.
As a schoolmaster.
So
to teach us what righteousness is. Right? You know, so we prioritize Yahweh Shai because Yahweh Shai, he was set up to be a prince and a savior. For to give repentance unto Israel and forgiveness of sins. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we stand on first and foremost.
It says, saying, come let us join ourselves to Yahweh in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten.
Ultimately, the covenant is going to be the law, the statutes, and the commandments. Written in our inward parts. We're going to be programmed. Most High is going to fashion us to be like Him. And He's going to dwell in us. We're going to be like the temple of the Most High. You know?
It's like how the Lord programs certain animals. Like an electric wheel. Programmed them with that electric electricity.
Man. When a baby come out, it's programmed to already know how to suck.
Yeah, yup.
Like you ain't gotta teach a baby how to eat. It's already know
Yup.
to suck.
Even those little birds know to just sit up under their mama and scream all day.
And wait.
Because they know it's coming. Sooner or later, it's coming.
Man.
It's crazy.
So it's hot. It's very possible.
It says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
And that's what happened with the Israelites. The shepherds, which is their guides, whether it's religious guides, whether it's
Education.
education, whether it's social media, what they call it, influencers. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, basketball, these idols led Israel astray because look at the music world right now. Are they leading anybody to the rivers of living water?
No, not at all.
What about in the basketball world?
No.
What about singers and dancers?
All they do is say, follow your dreams.
That's it. That's all they do. That's it.
That's all they say.
That's all they say.
Yep.
You too can be like this guy. So.
Yeah.
You talking about inflation, none.
Nope. Still today, with all this shit going on, they not even. Is Cardi B coming out? I mean, she did have some shit going on in the presidential office, but majority of these, good catch.
Yeah, bro.
99% of these celebrities, entertainers, and people that got a voice in the society, they're not leading you to the waters. What they doing is they scattering you on the mountain.
Scattering. Yep.
You're going from mountain to hill. You know, you're going to one lifestyle and culture to another lifestyle and culture, different fads and trends. That's what they set up to do, just to distract you.
Yeah.
And when one do burst the bonds and try to come out and say something, they get put down somehow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yep.
I'm an Israelite.
And you see how many people? Oh yeah, Kyrie Irving know the truth. Yeah, Kyrie. Oh, stupid ass fucking base sort Israelites. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, he said he's not black no more. He's really pushing it.
Marvin Stoudemire, he got the curls.
Man.
He got the curls.
He had the curls going down his head.
He got the curls.
He got a picture with the hat with the curls. I'm like,
Stupid, bro.
you stupid.
They sort low hanging fruit.
Man,
Israelite
low-hanging
dumb
fruit.
niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures say that not many know who are called.
Yeah.
Nah.
So for that reason, people will fight to the truth only because of that, of their status.
Yeah.
And it's short. Now that be trends.
Yeah, that's
It's people that wake up from Kyrie Irving, Marty Stoudemire,
Marty
Stoudemire,
Yeah.
another clowns that he saw use and give him some money to go dance. Dudes that wake up off of them, sure you probably have some sense here and they get led to the waters. But normally when you have individuals wake up from Kendrick Lamar and shit like that, that be a trend.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, it gets boring. None of their other family members are into it. They the only ones. Saw a nigga at Winco. He was shadow boxing in the frozen food out. Shadow boxing with another little young nigga. And guess what? He had fringes on in the ribbon of blue. In the border of blue. Fringes on.
Fashion statement.
Like, in the grocery store, shadow boxing. I'm talking about like just doing too much.
says, verse 7, all that fathom had devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
So these nations, these people are set up to destroy us, and they feel like they don't defend. Oh, they niggas, they the outcasts.
Nobody
We ain't doing nothing wrong. They do it to their own fucking people.
Yeah, but you forward in their affliction. So you causing them to be worse than what they already are.
It's an unsavory store.
Yeah. So you're adding sorrows, burdens and shit.
And them be the dudes that's at the Dodger game. Them little fucking chumps right there. Thinking they finna... Nigga like that, go to the Dodger game, think he finna meet a girl, buy her a drink and leave with her, and go have sex with her at home, and then now she's his girlfriend. Nigga, that's not how the game works.
That ain't happening these times.
Man, come on, bro. That bitch is gonna rub you dry, nigga, squeeze you dry of 4-5 drinks, and she gonna go back home to the nigga that she loves.
And them drinks up there, I bet, is fucking
$16, 8 ounce, 8 ounces of Bud Light, fucking $16. A hot dog, $12.
Ain't nothing but some sack chasers up there trying to drink. That's the only people up there trying to
you
drink.
could have went to Winco or something and got you a 10-pack of Hebrew Nationals.
Yeah.
Hebrew Nationals for like $5.49.
10-pack.
It says, it says, verse 8, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans and be as a he-goat before the flocks.
Yeah, so those who ask in the way to Zion, the above verse is going to get delivered. They're going to be like the he-goats before the what?
And as he be the he-goats before the flocks.
Yeah, meaning they're going to be, you know how the he-goats that jumping around, escaping and shit, running off. Most sides going to deliver them up out of this place.
Because once a he-goat gets on that mountain, that slanted mountain, he ain't catching that.
He's fucking going.
No predator, no
Ibex.
lion.
Them Ibex.
Oh, yeah. No cheetah, no lion.
Nothing.
Not catching that.
Nothing. I seen videos. They'll jump off the mountains like ain't nothing. They're like, you want me?
But you know what?
That's
the Lord gonna make our feet just like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Hinds feet. Yeah.
Which basically represents we gonna be in situations that's like, what the fuck?
Right. And escape.
And we gonna be skipping along that shit.
Yep.
Getting up out of there, you know. Damn, how the fuck did you get out of here? You said traps.
Man.
Hey Bill, what didn't you say a trap? Yeah, boss.
Apostle Peter. Yep. And they was all right there. So like, damn, how you get out of there? Not like they was in another room. They was all right there. It says, verse 9, for I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
Come on now, do we see that? That's when brothers say, when we see these situations happen in the world and we say the prophecies is jumping off the pages, that's what we're talking about. Most High is assembling assembly of nations from the north. Look how many enemies America is making with this fuel crisis.
Man.
You know? And every country don't got the reserves like America where, you know, they're going to be affected by this gas shit. We see it because the gas prices is going up. But they got some reserves to tap in. Places like Cuba, places like different islands and shit like that. You know, Thailand, Taiwan. They don't have these reserve backups like America do, where they can just say, "Oh, okay, you know, we can play hardball for a couple of months." You know, they don't have that.
That's why America's more stout than its fellows.
Exactly. Europe, different small Europe countries, they don't got the reserves like they do. So this situation over there, you know, America is getting enemies like, hey, look, man, you fucking it up for us, bro. We need Iran, man.
Yeah.
We need that straight, bro.
Man.
You know? We finna be having blackouts and shit, and that's gonna lead to them saying, hey, man, look, we gotta do something about them, man. Our kids.
Man.
nigga start getting that energy.
Yep.
You talking about my kids?
My kids. My kids.
You
Yep.
know? So America is heaping enemies unto themselves, but it says it in Obadiah. They that are confederate against thee
Yeah, right.
have laid a wound
Yeah.
against thee. They're going to end up coming up against this place. I kind of like that one, Jerry.
And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of the mighty expert, and one shall return in vain.
Now, what are the arrows? Are the arrows talking about the ancient born arrows?
Nope.
Russia, Vladimir Putin, he just gonna pull out his favorite bow and arrow, and he just gonna start shooting. He's talking about the ICBM missile
God.
technology, which is a great equalizer. All these countries, they have that technology.
Man.
That's why these nations, they not backing down to the threats of the hammer of the whole earth.
God.
You know, they're like, well, shit, look, we got them too.
I know you smoke the nations and all, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like
Yeah, they get to pulling the cover and shit off theirs.
Yeah.
Look, we got them too.
oh, you talk about these?
Yeah. Hey, open them boxes up back there. Show them, man.
Kind of like that one scene on Don't Be a Minute.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So now they can fight now.
Yep. So we can say I'm strong.
Yep.
It says, and Chaldeans shall be a spoil.
It's on this place. Which the Chaldeans,
Yep.
which were Assyrians, they were like another tribe of the Assyrians.
Yeah.
They were like they were the warlocks, the
Yeah,
magi,
I was
the
saying like witch doctors and magicians and shit.
Yeah. So Chaldea, which is the land of the Chaldeans, and the modern day Chaldeans is who? You've been hearing a lot about technocracy.
Yeah.
You've been hearing a lot about these people that's creating these data centers.
Right.
People who then created this AI,
Yep.
AI deepfake, all this sophisticated technology. They're the Chaldeans.
These lying wonders.
Yeah, all these lines. Yeah, because it's saying 2 Thessalonians that the wicked, which Apostle Paul was addressing Esau,
Right.
he said he's coming after the works of Satan
They right.
with all signs, power, and lying wonders.
Right.
The lying wonders is this technology he boasted,
Huh.
all right, which he's going to be using to deceive the whole world. So the land of Chaldeans is America, place with all this pristine technology.
Yep.
Lord going to destroy these wicked inventions.
You start lying with wonders, they're just that.
Yeah.
It's flawed. Like that little machine I always
Yeah,
talk
that
about.
little-
That's flawed, man.
Yeah.
They already stopped right here.
Yeah.
That recent case that they got the wrong person.
Oh yeah.
They use AI to scan
Yeah. Facial
the
rec-
facial recognition.
Facial recognition.
And they got the wrong fucking person.
Had that bitch in jail for 5 months. Found out, oh, it's not even her. Because he ain't never even went to that goddamn state. Then with the AI deepfake, here it is, you can upload a picture of yourself on this shit and how you flying and shit like that, bro.
Yeah. You know.
Though however you throw up. But how it looks like. It doesn't look authentic.
Yeah.
It looks like computerized.
Yeah.
Yeah, CGI.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? Esau Ben had this AI deepfake. He been showing it to us. He just gave us access to it. I was watching Jurassic Park, and I'm looking. I'm like, this is just AI deepfake. You know, big ass dinosaur,
Yeah.
and he fucking bite a man.
Yeah.
That's AI shit, bro.
That's what it was. Man. They been had
They
that.
been had that. Then on Tubi, they had this movie from the 80s that this guy was going up against artificial intelligence, AI.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
y'all been on this shit.
Been on.
James Bond. He had the glasses that can see through things.
Oh, yeah.
He had the, was it with the little missiles in the front.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
It let off some shit in the back. They put oil and the enemies that's chasing them.
Yeah.
Been out of control.
Yeah, that car, yeah, as a kid, that was my favorite car.
Man.
That car, bro.
They had the DB7 and DB9. Motherfuckers was hard.
I ain't never, it's weird. You never seen it. You ain't seen one of those. Verse Jeremiah 50 and verse 11. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O you destroyers of my heritage.
So the Lord explains why this destruction is coming. And it said that because you were glad. These motherfuckers was glad that they took down these people on the song and destroyed them. And ain't nothing gonna be funny when there's no food at the grocery store and no gas at the gas station and your woman getting raped. This shit is not gonna be funny, boy.
No, nigga, you might want to think It says, because you are grown fat as a heifer.
Not rich. These devils, they have shoved Elon Musk. Hey, get out there, get out there. You're the richest man. Get out there. They shoved Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, fucking Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
They're not the richest guys, man.
Nope.
There's guys behind them, that's behind them, that's behind them, that's way richer.
Man.
You know? But these elites, they see that slavery, which we don't just limit our discussion to what happened during slavery. We talk about the past, the present, and the future. Okay? But the past have a major role in how many leaps and bounds they took financially.
Man.
You know, that slave labor put them ahead of the game, bro.
Man. Head
You know?
start. Talk about head start.
Imagine you got a taco business on a corner. Right? All you spent was the money for the grill, the canopy,
Yeah.
right? And that's it.
That's it.
Right? The food, the meat,
Yeah.
the cheese, the tortillas, and the workers,
And
free.
that's
20 years. You know how much money you done made? And you ain't paying, you don't pay none of it. The food is coming in free, and the labor is free. Every day, $500, you pulling in $500 a night. You over there, you got your taco stand over there by Dodger Stadium. $500-600 a night. You know? You just racking up all that dough. And you pocketing it. You ain't got to reinvest it. You just pocketing it. 20 years, 50 years, 100 years.
Passing on to your
Babes, do you think them laborers will ever catch up with you financially?
you got old money.
Come on now.
They can't tell you because you still got old money.
Yeah.
You living
That's
on
how
this.
Esau deep. That's how deep in the
Yeah.
Scrooge McDuck vault
Yup.
these elites are.
Yup.
Rothschilds, you know the names.
Yup.
The Clintons.
And they can get anything they want.
Yeah.
All the said they have all their heart desires.
Yup.
So they can get anything. And that's why nothing satisfied them because they got it.
Yup.
So the next step is they won't have control of people. Yeah, that's gonna be by the way of the shit. It says, because you have grown fat as a heifer and grass and your bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be the mountain.
Talking about Great Britain. Because America was birthed out of Great Britain. Which America gets its marching orders from Great Britain. Great Britain is a part of the three unclean spirits, like frogs. London, Washington. London is the
London,
financial.
yeah.
Washington,
Yeah.
D.C.
London.
is the military. And then you have the Vatican, which is the religious system. So America was birthed out of Great Britain.
Mostly these are.
That little Eve that's riding with the Edomite said, Shalom.
Great judgment on things like that, man.
Man.
Shalom. You with the enemy.
Hey, yeah. We nigga with that blonde, that Muslim shit, you thought we was gonna say something. You nigga, your shit is, we look at you just like we look at somebody from the alphabet. You nigga, man. This word just went out.
Yeah.
All that, hey bro, when you talk.
Same for you.
No.
Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land and desert.
And that hindermost of the nations is what Yahweh was talking about in Acts the 1st chapter. He shall prophesy to the utmost part of the world, all right, which is the Americas. This place is going to be turned into a wilderness, chiefly America, North America, which is Babylon, parts of Canada. This place is going to be wasted. And that's how you know they talking about ancient Babylon, which is in Iraq.
It's still here.
It's still here.
Keep calm.
Yeah. Dealing with all kind of weird shit.
It says, because of the wrath of the Lord shall not be inhabited, but shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that go about Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
Yep. And Babylon destruction is the same destruction that's going to come on Esau. And it's because Esau rules Babylon.
It's not that the nation's going to come over here and do planes and watch. It's going to be televised. It's going to be known. Because America is the greatest, has great influence. So everybody's going to know America. It says, put yourselves in the ring against Babylon round about. All you that been the bull.
And that's the spirit that the Lord is putting out on these countries. He's putting the spirit on them to come up with, he's going to put the spirit on them to come up against her and shoot missiles.
He said, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh.
And the Lord going to get his angels in charge. Because right now the charge on the angels is to hold back the four winds. And that charge going to change. And you're going to tell the angels, look, go do that. Go work on the minds of them and shoot them missiles. Go press them buttons. Put the coordinates in that damn tablet. And then press the buttons. Press send, enter. And shoot them arrows over there.
Right.
And see these old jacks right here? You know, you didn't work in finance, you didn't work your way up in the corporate ladder. You know, most of that let you see a little bit. Your wife, she work in healthcare or for the city or for the county. You know,
Superintendent somewhere.
Yeah, you know, you done made you know a little nice cushion for yourself. You got your property. You done took your trips. Now all you do is just go to the church on Sundays and wear your best little. Most High is gonna lay you down to the ground.
Yeah. That's how you know that shit is from Christianity.
Yeah.
They just go just to show off their
Status.
and their man. That's high school shit.
Yeah, it really is. Very, very immature.
Says, shout against her round about, she has given her land. Her foundations are falling, her walls are going down.
Come on now, that's what our defense systems. You know, because Iran, what they shooting over there on Israel, they got cluster munitions. And them bombs, bro, they high level, bro. They go up in the air, maybe like 20 of them. And they hover, and then they come down, hit different targets. Boom, 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 hitting the Iron Dome. And they don't have no missile defense system that can really deal with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Beautiful how the Most High did this. And the drones that take those cluster munitions, they said they only cost 50,000 and they're making hundreds of those a day. Meanwhile, America is spending millions per missile. So many millions per missile, all this money. Because America's missile, because they got these guys on YouTube, these war experts that
enthusiasts.
Yeah, they just love this shit.
Yeah.
But America, they do this in America. They have this. So America thing is they got all these fancy weapons.
Yes.
They cost millions of dollars. These jets that cost millions of dollars. And it's intimidating. It was supposed to be intimidating.
Yeah.
You know, they sending their $1 million jets. They multi-million-dollar jets. And then on the multi-million-dollar jets, they got multi-million-dollar bombs. Multi-million-dollar missiles. Oh, we're scared.
And it costs billions to shoot a missile.
Man, you know? So that shit not working. They using cheap. The shit
Sticks
they
and
producing,
stones.
they getting it from China.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, Iran is linked with Russia and Russia is linked with China.
Yep.
So Russia like, hey, China, give them some of them you gave me. You know? Or Russia like, here go, I got some of these, here go some spares. Here go a couple of million spares. And it's cheap. And they doing damage over there to Israel. Right? So Esau, he can't fight, and they got unlimited supply of this stuff. So as Jake say, they can go band for band. They could just keep going.
Yeah.
So Iran, they spending this much in comparison to this much America is spending. So this is a financial burden for America. But with the pride of these American Edomites' heart deceiving them, they gonna keep going, which is gonna speed up the financial collapse. Mm-hmm. They sending soldiers, 3,500 soldiers, 1,000 soldiers, and they ain't coming out with the numbers. You know, in a minute they're gonna be saying, "You need to go to war. You need to go to war. You need to go to war."
Yeah.
Like how Ukraine doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Kidnapping men.
Yep.
Yeah, they kidnapped.
And we speculate through the spirit that when that draft comes, that's gonna be the time where it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah.
You know, because if it's a draft, I don't see the apostles saying, "Hey, yeah, go out there on the highways and the byways," you know, and it's a 30-man camp. You know, that probably be the beginning of the famine of the word.
Yeah, beginning of the famine. Yeah.
Says, to shout against him round about, she has given her hand for a foundation shall fall in the walls and bring down. It is the vengeance of the Lord, take vengeance upon her as she has done do unto her.
Yeah, as she had done, do unto her. And it's written in the scriptures a couple of times. That what a man soweth is that what he shall reap. These devils that went around the world with their pride and their stoutness, flexing their arms and their weapons and taking shit that's not theirs, conquering, overpowering nations. Well, that's going to happen again. They're going to get overpowered.
Yeah.
It's needed. Every bully eventually gets beat up.
Yeah. Really badass.
It's always somebody that's one up on you.
Yeah.
Nobody's Yahushua. So, you got Yahushua and the Father. Mm-hmm. Even Yahushua got one up on him. Mm-hmm. Here, somebody is powerful than you. And they make what you struggle with effortlessly.
Yeah.
You know? It's like America.
It says, put off the sword from Babylon, him that handled the sickle at the time of harvest.
Jobs gone. You know, farmers, they panicking because 30% of the world's fertilizer comes through that strait. And not just the fertilizer, you also have diesel and these natural gases, which is required to run their facilities. Because, these farming facilities, these areas, they don't just need these equipments that go and, harvest and, things. They got to go take, whether it's tomatoes, strawberries, they got to take it into the facilities, and the facilities got to run it through the conveyor belts. The conveyor belts got to clean them, package them. All that requires gas and oil.
Yeah. Even those little fragments, the little teeny weeny stuff that go on the phones and shit like that go through there now.
Yep.
I'm hearing that they can't make their phones. One of the companies was complaining that they couldn't get their cobalt or whatever it was.
The place like Coca-Cola, in order for them to have that machine, and then
dump it,
and then the can comes, and then it jumps the thing, and then screw in the top. All that need gas. Those machines that run that, it needs gas. So a lot of effects is going to have a lot of job losses, man.
All the machines need lubricant. Lubricant so they can function properly. It's like with a car. You don't got no oil in the engine. It's gonna shake. It's not gonna ride for it.
Yeah. Oil is very important for society.
It says, for fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
Yeah, that's what you see. You got the different members of NATO. They like, look, we ain't got nothing to do with this shit what America got going on, man. So that's gonna cause division. Because Trump already came out and said we don't need NATO. We don't need the motherfuckers.
That nigga proud, boy.
Trump.
Yeah. At least put the right guy in there, man.
Man, Most High put the right guy in there.
Go in there and say this. Go in front of them cameras and say this, man. And lie.
Right there. Yeah, and lie.
Great lie. Yeah. And when he lied, he just seemed so nonchalant.
He's like, that's how they get down. Hey, these Iranians, they want to make us deals. They send us gifts. They sent us 15 oil tankers, and they want to make a deal with us so bad. Then the American economy is doing so good. Like, damn, nigga, you're lying. He's lying like a mother.
He bugged out.
Yeah.
It says, Israel scattered sheep. The lions had driven him away.
The lions is the other nation starting off with Esau. Scattered us, man.
First, the king of Assyria had devoured him, and last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had broken his bones.
Yeah, and see, the prophecies, they go the stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
It'll throw you off with that one right there. Because Nebuchadnezzar did do that. But prophetically speaking about Esau, it's about the Syrians. Yes, sir. We got 13 minutes. But continue on with the theme of this place being taken.
Oh, you want to go to get judged.
Oh, okay, fine, yeah. Yep. So we had spoken on how women are going to get judged, man. See, with all this economic pressure in these straits, these cities, and the comfort that came with these cities was really for women. See, once this shit go down, women won't be able to physically protect themselves in this time. Okay? Because it's gonna be all out hell out here.
Book of Eli.
Yep. And I'm thinking about Michael. I'll see Michael real quick. Because no man shall spare his brother out here. It's gonna be neighbor against neighbor, city against city. especially when these resources get limited, there's gonna be people blowing up the cars, siphoning out gas.
Yep. Show this.
Blowing the little thing that
Yep.
air can get in there.
Because best believe when it's a power outage, people gonna pull out them generators. And guess what? Generators need fuel. They need fuel to run.
Yep.
So they're gonna be hitting these cars, sucking out that gas, putting it in there. It's gonna be all kind of crazy. And then women gonna be selling themselves.
A loaf of bread, bro.
Yeah,
Man. Isaiah 3 and 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in the war. It'll show you be a draft. A lot of men gonna be drafted. A lot of these women, they got YN husbands.
They're gonna get put to death bad, miserably quick. Because they men not men of the Lord. The Most High ain't gonna be leading. They're not gonna be led by the Spirit. These niggas, they gonna be linking up with their cousins and their uncles and their little gang members. Thinking they finna go down there to Kroger.
Marauders.
You know what I'm saying?
Marauders, yeah.
We finna go down to Kroger. We coming back.
down
We
there.
coming out of there with something.
Yeah.
We going down to Walmart. We breaking in there.
You gonna
Both
bust up
sides.
in the Costco's and
Man.
Sam's Club, bro. Get them sides of beef. Oh man.
Esau gonna let the dogs out.
Man. That's true.
Verse 26. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit.
Her
upon
gates
the
are
ground.
protection. Because a woman protection is, her father, her husband, maybe her brother, her brother got, military. Because remember, with Dinah, what was her protection? She got taken, but when it happened, her brothers came up and was like, nah, fuck that, we finna go roll over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we finna go handle that. And what they do, they went over there,
handled the whole city.
circumcised
the
all
whole
of them.
city. They caught him sleeping.
But y'all women, y'all not Dinah.
Nah.
Dinah was a virtue.
Yeah, but and she had a bunch of cool brothers.
And she had a bunch of big brothers, bro.
Big cool brothers.
Swole.
Yeah.
Slow niggas.
Brothers, and she had brothers that the Most High was dealing with. Y'all women, y'all women don't got that,
Oh,
man.
God. You got nobody prophesying about your brother.
Man, your brothers is at the liquor store. We see y'all, they at the liquor store, they at the front of the smoke shops.
They getting the the
You
backwoods.
feel me? they at 7-Eleven
Man.
doing that. Feel me?
Yeah, dumping the guts out their cigars and shit. Man. Crazy.
They at the bus stop. We seen them.
You see Ray Ray. Cool.
They at the parks. They be at the parks at the benches. They just posted
sitting
up
with
on the
40.
street. Them niggas at the skate park. They gonna get all rounded up and get sent right over there where Esau and them at. Got like 6 minutes.
That was it. Yeah, woman, you gonna come to your reality, man. Reality gonna wake you up, man. You're already not being approached. Men is starting to get it. Like, all right, you want to took over, and now you're feeling the effects of that. Now it's causing you to be sorrow. You may have got this good job, a nice house or apartment, nice car, but you're still empty inside because you don't have a husband.
It's true. And degrees and cars and jobs and that don't fill that void. Because we're dealing with spirits. And the Most High created a woman to bear children.
That's it.
Feel me? That's your purpose.
That's the natural use.
That's your natural use. Just like a man, his natural use is to provide. So your natural use is in college. Eventually, you gotta go home. Eventually, it's summer break.
rely on your father or brother to fill that void.
Oh no,
man.
hell no. Yeah. Yeah, because his woman gonna end up saying, you picking this bitch before me? And your child?
Spend more time with your daughter.
Yeah, hell no. Micah 7 and let's see, 9. I will bear the indignation of Yahweh because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So that's, we bear the indignation. We deal with what we got to deal with. Right? And then eventually the Lord is gonna help us. Verse 10, then she that is my enemy shall see it.
Yeah, that shows you these women are enemies, especially our own tribe.
Yep.
Nigga woman and Latino woman and Native American woman. Now, of course, they will be saved. Scripture said they shall be saved in childbearing. So there will be a lot of Israelite women that shall be elect. But for the most part, they're going to die because it's more women than men. The ratio is 7 to 1. So it's going to be a lot of women that's going to die.
This one right here. Look how flimsy. She's probably 110 pounds.
You got
It's guys that one dumbbell, 120 pounds.
Yeah, right.
Bitch like this, a guy can, in the movies, they pick a motherfucker up by the neck.
Yeah, hold him up, yeah.
You can do that to that right there.
Yeah.
Not advocating violence, but just
happen.
describing in detail the element that's going to be out here.
Because they've walked in great pride.
Yeah. Let her see a couple of bitches get hemmed up, bro.
It's gonna change.
Let her see a couple of bitches picked up and thrown that's smaller than her. She gonna be like, oh shit. These bitches gotta hear that. These bitches gotta hear that. These bitches hear you beautiful, you look good, and can I take you on a date? They hear that shit all the fucking time.
Right.
But do they hear the judgment of Yahweh Shema outside?
Nope.
No.
And she got flip-flops on. So you can't run fast.
Even when you get barefoot, you stop running
You
fast.
ain't running fast.
You still worry about that. Hopefully I don't step on a glass shard or nothing.
Exactly.
Or a rock.
And what happens when we watch the movies and the bitch run?
She always falls.
He always fucking falls down.
Always.
It always falls down.
And I stepped on a rock recently before barefoot. That shit hurt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That shit hurt. You gonna fall, man. That shit hurt.
Yeah. Or a nail. What about a nail?
Man, yeah.
What about glass?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And that shit get affected. So
Or you running and it's oil on the ground. Water, oil.
well,
Man, come on. Now you're done, bitch. You're done. You might as well give up.
Dogs and wolves chasing
Man.
You running, you slipped in some dog shit barefoot.
Man.
Ugh.
Or you in the grass and it's dew on the ground. You're done. But we see the contrast between these two precepts, right? It starts off with the man bearing the indignation, dealing with it, accountability, acceptance, and patience until
I've
the Lord.
sinned against you. Yeah,
Yeah.
understanding that. Yeah.
And until the Lord defend you. And then the Lord gonna send you. I mean, then it says, then she is my enemy. Shame shall cover her. Was said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? I thought that God you believed in.
Man.
And well, because as you bear your indignation, you dealing with your circumstances. We have wicked women. It's all these women wicked. But we didn't have women that talk shit about what we into. They gonna eventually see the fruit of our labor that we've showed towards Yahweh Shema Shai the saints. Just like they don't be at the gym, they be at the lobby. Yeah. They on that damn machine,
yoga
heard that.
class.
I heard that exercise. Man,
They be at that yoga class.
Yeah, yoga,
Be a
hot
lot of
yoga.
females, yeah.
The gyms they go to is $200 a month. $300. This gyms is $300 a month, bro.
damn. For real?
Yep. The elite gyms. All right, this is the last precept. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, was said unto me. This shit these bitches did said to us. Where is Yahweh thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets.
Yes, sir. All the women that left brothers, did brothers wrong, commit adultery, have babies on brothers with other men, they're gonna be tried in the street, man. And the Lord's going to reveal where she left.
Oh yeah.
Man, the Lord that she left. The Lord does things like that.
And we gonna see it. My eyes shall
She
see.
can't blame him. She will blame her damn self. The Lord will identify.
When you look at them crazy, just as they look at you crazy. Meanwhile, look, they just came from eating fucking squid and octopus and oysters and
Abomination. Or us,
You know?
yeah.
Meanwhile, your mom, she work at a fucking massage parlor giving niggas jack
Man,
offs.
happy endings and
Happy
shit.
endings and jack offs, bitch. Well, we can look at you crazy too.
And they look at you crazy. Dog food
Sorry.
young over there.
It's Moab, bro. Y'all,
Man.
what it say? Moab has
My watch pot.
Should have been proud.
surely have been
Oh
proud.
yeah, yeah. Hell
He's Zephaniah too.
Yeah.
She gonna put up. Lord, I was edified. Got Passover coming up, so pray that I can that Lord man bring justice and judgment, bring wrath upon the speed of the time. So that we give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yeah.
Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostle Elder Great Millstone. Peace and blessing over the Akron. Let's preach the word and all truth and sincerity.